not only do I work for my schools, but I'm an advocate for families, for teachers, for the workforce in the state of North Carolina. And I hope that my voice rings true for most teachers in early childhood throughout the country, because we do have relationships with organizations, other providers around the country. It was easy for us, but one of the things I learned from that is how critically important it is for childcare programs to have support and some sort of mentorship and relationships with their lenders. And I've even suggested that idea with some other people that I've talked to in the state, that we need to make sure that we're providing some sort of continuation of guidance, because the relationship as far as how to access funds, which banks do we need to look at? The big banks? Do we look at the small banks? What does that look for? Just moving forward. So I think a lot of programs learned the hard way, and that's what I've heard from some of my peers in North Carolina, that if you did not have that good working relationship with your bank and didn't have someone that you talked to on a regular basis, it was a lot more difficult. And then there were a lot of smaller programs that didn't understand the application process. We're fortunate because the people behind the business at our schools at Leaf Spring are business people. So for them, it was a lot easier. But I know that's not true for the majority of providers and small business owners in North Carolina and probably in our country. And that's concerning. But I think that's a lesson that we probably learn from this. And I'm confident that I know that in our state that they're working on developing relationships so that banks, that there can be some sort of a relationship and mentorship and some sort of alliances, making sure that we help small business owners in childcare understand how to access resources from their lenders. So in the unfortunate event that something like this happens again, we know who to call on, and they can support us in getting this done more quickly and efficiently.